Hi, so we're at American Family Services thrift shop in Whitehall, Pennsylvania this morning. I got a tip from a customer when I was working a shift at Space that there's this series of thrift shops up in Hellertown and Easton and Whitehall that I should check out. And I've never been to any of these before, so it's going to be a crapshoot, but we'll see what we can find. Big sign out front says that Thursdays is half price day. It's not Thursday, but we'll see what we can get.
Ooh, that's a pretty wardrobe. And very reasonably priced. Unfortunately, I do not have a pickup truck with me here today, so that will not be going home with me. I also don't have anywhere to put it, but that's beside the point. Coming in, there seems like there are a really lot of housewares, home goods. Seems like sort of a varied pricing structure. I also can't say I really understand some of these price tags. That's a pretty mirror. Some damaged petals, unfortunately. Enamel pots and pans, that's reasonable. Little bit dirty though. Little tidbit tray. Also a little funky. Lots of copper and metal. I'm gonna kick myself later for not buying some of these little brass flower pots. Cheap. Oh, I like any type of souvenir wear. Makes me think of happier times. Nice little hammered brass or hammered copper. Made in India. Very shiny. More copper. Yeah, look at those little guys. Some tiki salt and pepper. Look like something someone maybe painted at home. I'll think about those. I'd buy you ashtray if you weren't $5. Just because you're mustard. Utensils. Yeesh. Some of this pricing is wacky. Oh, what have we have here? Nice. Hand painted, looks Italian. Italy. Little tidbitty type tray. You have definite possibilities. A little bit dirty, but looks like it can be cleaned up. Little pottery barrel and little barrel shot glasses. Yeah. Sometimes I think you have to go over these things a couple times to really like absorb everything, especially if you're trying to film at the same time. It's hard to take it all in. Some enamelware bowls made in China. Nah. I always worry, what's in the paint? Most of the store is closed, though there is a really lot of housewares, which is pretty cool. All of it is a bit dirty, though, I have to say. I have to check out the pink and the blue. I have a friend who's having a wedding, and she's using those as her centerpieces. $15! Too rich for my blood. Now, here, so much glassware, mostly green. Still more. Oh, I like these little flicker painted. Somebody made that with love. Are you dizzy yet from my moving phone camera? Oh, that's Lennox. Maybe? Yeah. Nothing is setting my world on fire. Little ice tray, but I'd want the matching glasses. Moving on, I always like to check out if there are any bedspreads or tablecloths. Like this pretty pink bedspread. Unfortunately, it has damage. And here's it's a large swath cut out. And this is a great kimono, but unfortunately, there are more condition issues. Looks like it's pretty heavily stained, which is really a bummer. It's silk, so I don't think that I would probably try to fix that. Even though it's only $3, it's still... I'll let that be someone else's mission to try to see if they can fix it. Bummer. This is cute, though. Little cover up. Cute collar. That's pretty. That's a maybe.
Shopping trip. I got a couple of things, not a lot. I'm off to the side, that's okay. It's kind of gross in there. It's a little dirty. I didn't want to get anything that I couldn't wash. For sure, it was a little crowded. Prices were a little erratic. I did get this, which I thought was cute. It's marked Italy. It's like $4. I just thought it kind of had mid-century vibes. It was dirty, but I can wash it. I also got these guys because I have part of the set that I'll include with. The pricing is really hard to read here, so it was a crapshoot as to what I was going to pay. I spent about $13 overall, which is fine. I got this vintage kind of cover-up nightie. I'm a sucker for a Peter Pan collar. That was $3. And then I got just a stretchy, I really like green t-shirt for myself. So, I don't know if I would come back if I wasn't in the area, but it was an experience. Weird pricing.
Pros, lots of housewares. Cons, kind of grody, erratic pricing, no carts.
Okay, next up we're at American Family Thrift in Hellertown. Let's see how it rates. Side note, it's just such a beautiful day.
So there's a fair number of vases. There's definitely not nearly as many things at this particular... Oh, look at you, little creepy goat bookends. Not as many housewares. Definitely the size of the store is smaller. Little cleaner. Oh, those are nice and expensive. What else do we have? Oh, God. Oh, you're cute. Try not to break things. It's a home jobby, but looks like a match for the vase from the other store. Lots of boring clear glass. Nothing calling my name. Again, the majority of the store is clothes. Still more housewares. Ooh, eggplant, you say? These shelves are looking a little bare. Oh, you're cute. Those don't do great for me. Melmac or whatever. Ooh, look at you guys. Some vintage curtains.
Okay, the second American Family Services thrift store that I went to, I got the whole world for $4. I don't think this is especially old, but I kind of liked the stand, which I don't know that you can see that much of, but it was $3.93, which, considering some of the, again, really weird pricing within the store, I thought was pretty reasonable. Cute little woven basket, $2. I got an awesome leather belt. I always like to look in the belts. I like my belt buckles, and has a little Mack truck guy, and I have a friend who loves bulldogs, so we might edit this part because this might be coming soon to a gift near her. This was $7. I got some really pretty vintage fabric, looks mid-century curtains to me. 2 panels. These were in good shape for the most part. I didn't go over them with a fine-tooth comb because, as is often the case, you have people kind of breathing down your neck. There were several other sets there that I was tempted by, but they were $15. This set only had 2 panels. Some of them had more panels than that, but there were some condition issues with them. So, and $15 to take a chance, I'm just too cheap. So, last thing I purchased were just some little booties for myself for $7. Franco Sarto. I wear a lot of thrifted clothes. And I know people think that shoes are gross sometimes, but don't you usually wear socks with shoes? People walk on carpet. People set their purses on bathroom floors. The world is a mystery. There are germs everywhere. Overall, this store was smaller than the one in Whitehall. It was also cleaner, at least somewhat. The staff seemed slightly friendlier. I do find it strange that there aren't carts. There are only baskets for you to carry, which for me, I like to just load everything that catches my eye into a cart and then kind of go through it at the end. So I definitely felt like there were things that I didn't pick up because I didn't want to carry them. There was also a lot of bareness to the shelves here. So not my favorite. Again, I'm not sure that I'd come back unless I was like passing directly by and was in the area, but it was okay. It's a beautiful day. I'm having fun.
So quick pros, cleaner. There was a greater variety of merchandise here, I thought. Cons, still no carts. All over the place pricing, regardless of condition. And the shelves were not super well stocked at this particular one.
Next up, we're in Easton, another American Family thrift shop. Let's go see what they got.
Bric-a-brac, modern mostly. Ooh, that's a beautiful coat for $200. We are not here on 3 for $1 Wednesdays, but mental note for later. Lots and lots and lots of clothes. Yeah. A little dirty in here, a little smelly. Oh. That's quite a name for a clothing line. Here we have the case of specialty items. Crap shooter. Nothing blowing my mind in here. Creepy dolls.
Okay, I'm trying to determine which angle does not show how crazy my hair is. It really does just grow in its own directions. Anyway, so American Family Thrift, Easton, a bust. I didn't buy anything. There wasn't a ton of stuff. Anything I was sort of interested in buying, I felt like was overpriced. Again, I'm very cheap. Just stuff wasn't in great condition. A couple things I looked at clothing-wise had condition issues or was insanely priced, like a $200 jacket. Like, I'm sure that might be worth that to someone, but I kind of feel like you're failing at your mission if you're trying to support people who are in a depressed economic area, or, you know, these things are donations. Anyway, I don't understand the pricing on some of this stuff. Damaged stuff, torn stuff, dirty stuff, smelly stuff. These, I have to say, are kind of dirtier than the thrift shops that I'm used to visiting. But, everybody's different. Maybe I just hit it at a bad time. But, onward and upward and onward. Onward and upward. One of those.
So overall, pros, the display case was accessible in that you could actually see what was in it, which was sort of a change of pace from some of the other stores I was at that day. The staff seemed friendly and polite, which is nice. Can you see that? I'm trying to find positives here. The cons, I don't know, the pricing, again, as I said, I'm not super clear, even being a super thrifty person. I buy things both to resell and I also buy things for myself for my own use. But the pricing was such that there really wasn't a lot that I found accessible. There wasn't a good margin on it. And the quality or condition of things that I might be interested in for myself was not there either. And also just kind of the general tidiness of the store left something to be desired for me. So that said, I love thrifting. It's super fun to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.